Although $2 million may have been appropriated in the 2011 budget for court orders affecting the Department of Mental Health, no money is currently available to fund what the appropriations bill calls for. And BBMR Director Bertha Dueña says the administration does not yet know where it will come from. But both the attorney who brought the original suit against mental health and one of the two federal managers appointed by the federal court are confident the money will be found.
BBMR is saying right now there's no money. You know, there's no money anywhere in our government until the shoe drops, and then lo and behold, the money seems to appear.
We have no assurances as of this time. The mental health budget contained $2 million in their annual budget to fund items related to the lawsuit.
So you're assured that that will be perhaps deposited on time at the end of this month?
That's our hope, I think, yes.
Federal Judge Consuelo Marshall issued a payment schedule last week, $15.9 million over the next 3 years, $12.2 of it within the next 12 months.
I think the bigger concern is going to be, you know, here's a $13 million hit that's coming to us that we didn't budget for. Where's that going to come from when we've got a $20 million hit for health insurance, where we've got another $10 million hit for employees, you know, and hit after hit are building up. And they're all going to come on the head probably as our new governor steps into office.
Somer-Kiffer, however, is relieved that the judge has apparently taken into consideration some of the community concerns about the proposed new mental health center, which has a tentative price tag in the $9 to $10 million range.
I think it's a question of where the concerns that the community put forward looked at, and I think the judge did look at those, because the judge did not order that the center's going to go forward and didn't order them to come up with the $8 million or so million to start building the center.
And then the center, if we can get it, and we thought we could hopefully find funding for that. If we can't, then we'll likely have to rent an area for these clinicians to work.
However, Kiffer argues that renting will ultimately cost more than constructing a new building. But it's the emphasis on the concept of one center to provide all the mental health needs for the island that divides Somer-Kiffer and Kiffer most.
As far as spending $9 million to build a center that's supposed to be a place for everyone to go to get their services, we have buildings. You know, we have a Department of Mental Health. You know, if we're going to do it, let's do it amongst the community. Let's do it at mayor's offices. Let's do it at places where the consumers are, rather than forcing the consumers into a segregated setting.
It is not segregating this population as it was presented by Mr. Somer-Kiffer. It is, in fact, an avenue towards integration. Right now, what we have, they are segregated, and there is no way that they're not receiving the services, they're not getting services, so they can be integrated into the community.
Kevin Kerrigan, PNC News.